historical inquiry is a process through which students engage with the various perspectives of people from the past that are found within history, as well as the perspectives on the past from people in the present. According to the Australian Curriculum and Assessment Reporting Authority 2016, within Year 6 History, students will learn and understand the key ideas and concepts of significance, continuity and change, cause and effect, place and space, interconnections, roles, rights and responsibilities, and perspectives in action. Each of these concepts, according to Bar ETAL 2008, are key in developing students who are informed, active, and engaged citizens capable of considering multiple perspectives and taking action to enact social change. The content descriptor which students will focus on within this unit of study is experiences of Australian democracy and citizenship, including the status and rights of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, migrants, women, and children, specifically with regard to investigating the lack of citizenship rights for Aboriginal peoples and Torres Strait Islander peoples in Australia, illustrated by controls on movement and residence, the forcible removal of children from their families leading to the stolen generation, and poor pay and working conditions. The focus question which will guide this unit is what perspectives did both Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians have about citizenship, roles, rights and responsibilities, and status, and how did these perspectives affect their behaviour, actions, beliefs, and values? The ideas and concepts mentioned within the focus question will be explored as students use the action research model of inquiry to engage with the teaching and learning of the aforementioned curriculum links. The IRM is made up of 8 stages, each of which are crucial in helping students to connect to the curriculum in a meaningful and relevant way, and will also facilitate the engagement with the focus questions and subsequent inquiry questions. The stages of the ARM are identifying the problem, investigating the problem, evaluating data, listing possible actions, predicting outcomes, selecting best action, implementing action, and evaluating action. In the first stage of identifying the problem, students will discuss and explore the concept of human rights and citizenship within 19th century Australia and the different perspectives surrounding these issues. This will provide them with a foundational understanding of the key concepts and ideas of the topic, which will lead them to be able to delve deeper into these issues within the second and third stages. Within Stage 2, investigating the problem, students will explore the inquiry questions of what problems or issues did the British explorers and settlers cause for the Indigenous people, what problems or issues did the Indigenous people of Australia cause for the British explorers and settlers, how were these problems or issues viewed by both Indigenous and non-Indigenous people, and why were these considered issues and for whom were they a problem? In line with Gordon's 1999 explanation of the action research model, these questions will aim to help students identify and explore the causes, symptoms, extent, incidence, location, and effect of the problem. Students will engage with these questions through examining and exploring various primary sources, including paintings, photographs, and documents, and identifying, comparing, and contrasting the varied perspectives found within them. Students will also explore a range of significant events in Australia's history, such as the stolen generations, and uncover the facts, beliefs, and opinions about these events from various perspectives. They may also conduct interviews with members of their local Indigenous community to hear firsthand how they are affected by these issues. In the third stage of evaluating the data, students will engage with the following inquiry questions. What does it mean to be an Australian citizen? What perspectives did Indigenous Australians have about the British settlers? What perspectives did the British settlers have about Indigenous Australians? What did citizenship look like or mean for Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians? And how do these issues from the past affect the present? These inquiry questions will help students to give meaning and purpose to the information which was collected in the previous stages and gain a deeper understanding of the perspectives, values, and beliefs which are present throughout history. Students will engage with these questions through defining citizenship and exploring what this means within different cultures, including Indigenous Australian and British European cultures, conducting further research on significant events in Australia's history and exploring the impacts that these events had on both Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians, and presenting factual recounts of historical events from multiple perspectives and explaining what this meant for the people involved as well as what it means for people today. Each of these inquiry questions and subsequent related activities will help students to be able to answer and explore the overarching focus question and will require students to consider diverse perspectives, values, and beliefs of both the people in the past and those looking back on it. Students will appreciate the perspectives of those involved firsthand and will formulate their own perspectives on the events that occurred and the issues that were present. This will lead to them being able to develop the skills to identify, predict, select, implement, and evaluate various solutions and actions within the later stages of the action research model, while still considering the diverse perspectives of different people groups and cultures. Thank you for listening.